going on? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Jeff, aka Jeff is Hefe, aka Hefe Jones, and this is Hip Hop Standards, man. I got a guest with me. We go back, way back, baseball.
You know what I mean?
Talking about riding the old school whips.
No AC.
Like no AC. I'm talking about not the old school, not no dunks or nothing. Like we talking about the old school. I'm talking about I had an '89 Corolla.
I was in the goddamn '89 Mazda.
Yeah. So we go back, man. I do all that, man. But tell the folks about yourself, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Real name Theo, man. Okay. But I'm status wise Teezy, man. I represent, independency as far as entrepreneurship and all that, man.
Yeah.
So I'm just connecting dots with my dog, man. You know what I mean? Just trying to, bring shit together, man.
One big reason why I had to bring him on here, man, because he always been a dude. He gonna be about his business. He gonna try to push forward. He gonna try to work with a group of people.
For sure.
He gonna be the dude he not gonna be passive though. He might have to buck. He might have to fall back. He always play his role, but he always trying to get to a result. You get what I'm saying?
For sure. Same thing with you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Been solid. Really with me, I respect people just how being in the park, how they played a sport. So it's just like, I know this nigga could beat me in the race, probably still to this day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just bored out of that. Nigga was fast as hell. You know what I mean? Couldn't let him on base. Everybody know that. You know what I mean? So it's just a big respect there. You know what I mean?
Real talk though. So all right, what we're gonna talk about on today's episode is just really we're gonna talk about certain things about the culture of hip hop. We're gonna take it out of the artist role.
Right.
And we're gonna talk about behind the scenes. Cause you put plays together, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if an artist needs some guidance or something, bro, they can definitely holler at my guy, bro. Like he gonna tell you which direction, which will probably work for you, which you probably should wasting money on, who we should probably talk to. Everything finicky with this music thing, bro. But that's why we're trying to bring hip hop standards so people who are really grinding hard, really going hard, get some type of recognition, whether it's a lot of record sales, regardless if it's whatever. The team need to be known.
Right.
A lot of songs, we were just talking earlier, a lot of songs be popping, but it's really the producer.
Right.
And the producer really ain't getting all the credit. Everybody just saying they love this artist. You know what I'm saying? Like Mustard brought a lot of people. Not saying YG and all them, you know what I'm saying, trash and nothing, but Mustard had a lot to do with that. Chop had a lot to do with that drill sound. You know what I'm saying? So,
of course.
And I don't know if people look at Chop the same way they look at people like Dirk and people like Chief Keef and stuff like that. Chop is just as important. But out here, like Zaytoven, people love Zaytoven. I don't even know they might love Zaytoven as much as they love Gucci though. What you think?
Just on the standpoint of when Gucci went away, we was left with Zay. And
Zay was an extension.
And then we heard that this is Zay that really got Gucci like this.
So that's one combo that really he got the stamp, bro. Like, but it's few of them, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people who really driving stupid beats, and a lot of these rappers who not really kicking too much stuff, but the beat going hard and all that. So they need to salute the producer. And also marketing for people who they marketing is fire. Everywhere you see them, the people who got the brains behind that, we need to honor those type of people because those are hip hop standards. If we want to stand by ourselves and we want to create for ourselves, we want to build a legacy for ourselves, we need to do things like that. We need to have square business. We need to work together, and we need to have proper processes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We need to grow. You know what I mean?
Exactly. To the point of you got to have policies, procedures, and boundaries of your own.
There you go.
You know, the same way when you doing other things, there are rules, there are things that can be done and things that can't be done.
Okay.
And you want to be to the point of what can I do of doing shit right, but at the same time squeezing things in that's gonna maybe be outside the boundary a little bit of myself. But you gotta stay very grounded in what you do and understand where you're going.
It's a compromise.
You know what I mean?
But it's still a grind.
Right, exactly. Yeah. You really training yourself to be more of a character of yourself and someone that people can count on.
Okay.
You know, and that's what attracts influencers. Okay. You know, you want to be around you want to be around people that you attract and that are attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what builds the business relationship. That's what builds everything, the negotiate and everything.
People listen to their favorite artists a lot of times. You know,
it's the image, is in how they present the message to you.
Exactly.
You know. And just on that standpoint, man, and even with marketing, you know, that's what you see. We was talking about money, man, and how everybody knew you was on that east side, a lot of places, and you was at that bus stop. I know you saw that paranoia.
Everybody. It was downtown too. Yeah. Billboards and everything. Martyr buses.
Oh yeah. He was going crazy now.
Crazy.
I just know, like, every time I looked up on the east side, boy, it was like, damn, like me knowing picking people up from the MARTA station. I'm like, boy, this nigga everywhere. But I can respect that though, because I see it, and that's what make me go like, damn, which song do I want to listen to? I'm going to choose one at this point because he in my face.
In your face.
You see what I'm saying?
It's in your face.
I'm going to choose one. I know what I like now. You know what I mean? He done forced it on me. I had no choice.
But the crazy thing is, we ain't start seeing that till after he got off of Cash Money. So you got to double salute that. You know what I'm saying? Type stuff.
Yeah,
I know y'all had a Billboard somewhere.
Yeah, I had a Billboard. My team trio sound. We had a Billboard up on 85.
Okay.
You know, it was towards Gwinnett, right by Charlotte Road.
Okay.
You know, right by the movie theater.
Okay.
That movie theater right there, bro. And that was my target there. You gonna go to the movie theater Friday, Saturday night. That's just like him performing. You see a Billboard, it's just you see the music that we putting out. Contact numbers, social media sites. So it's all about putting it in the people's eye. You don't have to know me, but now you're gonna remember. Damn, that Billboard was there. Damn, who was that? You know, you look into things.
One question I want to ask you though. Now I'm gonna ask a couple people, bro. What you think now about online, putting your music online, opposed to CDs,
right? Okay.
Or cards, with the little barcode on them? What you think the best method is with that? Like, what do you think comes across better to the people?
Online.
Cause I don't even know.
Online, bro.
Okay, online.
Because you got to think about, bro, we was to CDs, bro. You had 17, 18 tracks, even if you had the MP3 CD. Okay. You still got to put that motherfucker out. Or keep skipping over. Online, even from your phone, you can dab. Your playlist already set. That's online. You know, the best playlists come from online to me. You know, at this point. Don't get me wrong, we grew up in that era. We picking up our CDs from Glenwood and Kelly Road, Flea Market. I love that shit. Don't get me wrong, I used to love it. Nigga had a whole CD book.
For real.
You know, even from then, before that era of having cassette tapes. I know this shit go previous and having, you know, all types of different records, how people put it out there. But just from how I know we was listening to CDs and shit, I used to like this shit, but it's just like, them motherfuckers get scratched up. Now, goddamn, I got to redo the whole shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Rocco, I'm sorry, but that Rocco album, with the old school, new school, Snakes and all that. I scratched that shit up, man.
You see? And you be mad about that shit.
Blueprint 3 too, I'm sorry, Jay, man. I was in the closet, the CDs was in there, and they be gone on your phone. Ain't none of that.
Right.
Ain't none of that.
Not let alone somebody steal your CD.
Yo,
don't get me wrong. I done stole a couple cause like, bro, this motherfucker knocking. As soon as you take that motherfucker out, it's mine. And I'll pull up. You gonna like, damn, wow.
That's the old way.
You feel me?
Just like the tape. Okay.
Look, man.
Okay, that's throwback. Now that's hip hop standards too.
You feel me?
That's hip hop.
All of that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's just online, bro. That's what I can say, and it's just like it gives everybody access to even put their music out online. You know. And people will be able to, you know, gather and see you more. Just even what we doing now, bro. Like, how they gonna really see this? Online, bro. You see what I'm saying? We not a TV station. We ain't gotta go to them people. Come on, man. We gonna get this shit to them right here how we want to.
Okay.
On your set, you see?
That's right.
You feel me?
Okay, so now, all right, since we talk about online, one conversation that I have with a lot of people is when songs come out, I don't think people listening with their ears no more. It's more so their eyes.
Right.
You see the artist that you want to listen to as soon as the album come out, and you touch it.
Right.
And that's a play. That's a string. You're going to go straight to it.
Right.
It used to be, I'm going to go. I went Tuesday regardless. I went Tuesday, bought my CD. I listened to it all the way through, see if I liked it. Right. But a lot of people was like, man, let me see what it sounds like first before they went and bought it.
Right.
It ain't like that no more. It's just whoever name it was.
Yep.
It's no barrier now. You used to have to spend your money for it.
Right.
So CD sales meant a lot more back then.
They did.
But nowadays, it's really who get that front page, or who name is familiar, or who got features that people know. It could be the best song ever.
Right.
I'm talking about Jay-Z can rename himself Honey Boo Boo.
Right.
It won't nobody touch that.
Right.
Won't nobody touch it. It'll be the best song sent on iTunes all day. Least amount of plays. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's one thing I like about online.
Right.
But I don't like about online.
Right. Because it's too much music out here.
It's so much. And it's so easy. It's just boom. I mean, it's the ease to get to it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we really judging it based off how it sounds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I say this. We are listening to it based off of the beat sound, right? Yeah. We're not really listening to what the words are being said to us.
For sure.
It's not, you know, some people words aren't educating us. Okay. Others are.
Okay.
Some people are living a different lifestyle. They can't relate to what they talking about. You know, so all that play a factor, you know. So it just boils down to that, dog. Like, you know what I mean? You have people coming from so many different lanes now.
Yeah.
So many different lanes, and these group of kids may be attracted to him but hate him.
Yeah. But that's the thing, that online opened up all them lanes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a gift and a curse. Now you can't really shut down the lanes.
You can't.
But that's why we got this here, man, because we're trying to keep hip-hop to a standard.
Right.
We're not trying to give it no rules or no lecture, but we really want to keep it to a standard. We want the people who are really working hard at the craft to be acknowledged. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It don't even have to be monetary. Some people would just like to be, you know what I'm saying, acknowledged. You get what I'm saying? Like, people who are behind the scenes, people who are, or artists who are really hustling, writing their own lyrics.
Right.
Every album. It's some people, okay, I'll go to Crit.
Okay.
Crit, I've respected Crit. First time I heard Crit was on, I ain't gonna lie, was a Glass House on Cushion.
Right.
I was on the Wiz. I was put
Yeah.
on Wiz.
Yeah. We was on the tough.
You know what I'm saying? So I heard him. I was like, man, that ain't Pimp C, man. Who is this guy?
Right.
Listen to him. Then they say he do his own beats and do everything.
Right.
So when a lot of people saying he sound like Pimp C, I let that slide.
Right.
Because he did everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I more so look at the but on the rapping side, I wouldn't put him top nothing in no lyric category or rapper.
Right.
But as an artist or as a, you know what I'm saying,
somebody,
musician or as a unit, he up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when J. Cole do his albums and he don't have no features, it's cool. But I don't think he go like the Andre.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's just all,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
why I say.
Lupe, or like a Jay, even Jay do it, but like he tight and it's a good message, but I just sometimes want it to be a little bit more, shit. Like I wouldn't have thought to say that. Ever. Yeah. I would never put that together and thought that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, that's the you have to look at, that's almost the expectation you putting on.
That is.
You know what I'm saying?
But as far as rappers,
you want more
like
from
if you're the rapper,
I
get you. If you're the entity, if you're like an artist, if you're a mogul, an entertainer.
Right. Okay.
But
I see.
Rap,
yeah.
And hip hop rapping is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand like certain people are up, like Post Malone's and stuff. Right. And he claimed he not even a rapper, but he went into hip hop. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
He gonna entertain. He gonna put that sound out, and he performs it. Yeah. You know, you feel that vibe. Yeah. That's the thing with him. You know what I mean?
Let Lil Nas X get with the country vibe.
Yeah. You know, like we was talking earlier. It's gonna be some type of controversy. Yeah. That's gonna make us aware. Yeah. That's gonna draw attention to that record and all that. So that's the thing. That's what make the sales go even higher. That's what make him get more streams, because we know it's controversy around that record.
Talk about any advice you got for folks who really trying to be seen, or you know what I mean?
Right. Like with anything though, you know what I'm saying? Like I know my reason for why I'm into hip hop, why I'm into music. Yeah. You need to find out your purpose. Yeah. Whether it's basketball, teaching, whatever it is that you want to play, and be the best at that shit. That's the best advice I can give somebody. And don't fucking quit. Because as soon as you quit, you're going to look at the next person and be like, damn, that could have been me. Yeah. Had I kept going, goddamn. But I told you, go ahead and do this little job. There's some other shit that, you know, sometimes you got to stay well grounded. You're going to take losses regardless. That's the thing people have to realize. You're going to take a loss whether you're working a job, whether you goddamn working for yourself, whether you're doing anything in life, whether you're, you know, family members, anything, bro. But at the same time, how do you cope with that? How do you live on with that? And you have to take some of that energy and make it into positivity to keep pushing, bro. You know what I mean? Because we all gonna take losses. Yeah. We all gonna lose at some point. Yeah. Nobody's just the perfect winner, bro.
Ups and downs.
You know what I mean? So we have to take that and encourage one another also to be better, bro. Because if you walk around here, Mr. Hot Shot, goddamn, and not really realizing how you came up or knowing your real genuine people, you're gonna lose yourself when you go further. You know what I mean? Like that's why I'm here right now, bro. You one of my people. Like, nigga, this is humble beginnings. How can you forget who the fuck who the woo? You know what I'm saying? It's not about how much money you make that separate you. It's about who you truly treat you, how you want to be treated. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Don't cut the hand that feeds you. It ain't about money. It's knowledge, everything, man.
It's about progression. Somebody trying to help you push forward.
Come on, man.
They might be charging you, but they might help you push forward.
Come on.
Now they taxing you.
Right. That's different.
You know what I'm saying? But
just like you want a video game,
forward,
you gonna pay that money for that video game.
Exactly. Exactly.
Now, is that the price you good? Is that good price? Yeah, that's the regular price.
If they pay you more,
come on,
they charge you more.
I don't want that goddamn game.
Exactly.
Let me get one at my price. So,
exactly.
You know, hell yeah, same shit.
That's a bet, man.
Hell yeah, my nigga.
Well, that's a good. I think we're
sure.
gonna get it on that one, man.
For sure.
You gonna have to pull up on me again.
Yeah, bro.
We're gonna keep chopping up, man. It's hip hop standards, man.
For sure.
F.A. Jones, man. My boy Teezy.
You know it, man. We gonna take this shit beyond means that niggas don't even really imagine, you know? Because we done spoken into existence. A lot of things and a lot of, topics we discussed, they are here for people to see and know.
Yeah.
You know, you can learn from anybody, bro.
Straight like that.
So I appreciate you having me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You already know. You was my brother forever.
For sure, man. This
shit
shit forever.
pushing everybody forward, man.
For sure, man. We moving
Hip-hop,
forward.
man. Work together. Put your people on. You know what I'm saying? Do great things, man. We can accomplish great things if we work together, man.
Join the winning team.
Man.
Yes, sir. For sure.
That's a bet, man. We out.
Bet.
Atlanta's very own, man. I'm King Mike. There's no I in King, just exclamations. I'm the king for the king of king. We represent Huco. That's heads up.
Crown Zone.
Yeah. Amaze me. TRAM. We here, baby. Let's go. Wake up. Your time for resting is over. Time to rise and grind. From leaning on a Honda to a Testarossa. You should stay on one accord and go faster than what they told you. That Italy two-door coupe, man, minds could never open. You see, he already sleep. I said, lean on Hondas, stay on one accord. That Testarossa, go faster than what they told you. And it'll lead to doors that coupe minds could never open. I've been trying since 84. I thought I was abreast, like brooches. But every test that approaches, I blow it. Especially when I'm at my lowest, with vultures hovering over. I pluck quotes from my brain singing, we can't win. Anthem of crows, but gee whiz. I mean, beautiful minds gotta know, right? The eagles don't cluck with buzzards, so why are we even close? You see, our attitudes and altitudes are way different. Yeah, that's a platitude, but the magnitude weighs different. For instance, 1 year after I turned 12, I knew I was a professional lyricist. See, they missed it. That means I was a pro teen. I get things shaking. Check the spelling. We way different. I'm telling you, man, the dock for all these old friendships are closing. You should take attendance, pay attention to motives. Because if they ain't with you in the kitchen during ketosis, no bread, their arms shouldn't be extended when we toasting. Let's keep those people in peepholes with one eye on them on the other side of the dough. And I didn't mean door. I really did mean dough. We got to stop them from tainting the bread-making process and call it breaking the mold. My team, cheat code. You know the slogan? We either win or don't lose. Just teachable moments. Not every walk gonna be on streets that are golden. They could be on Nova Scotia's steep slope while it's sleeting and snowing, but we stay in focus. Ignore the mainstream. Look at the map. Notice, I'm saying the same thing. Did you know Nova Scotia floats right next to mainstream? So it might be hard, but you gotta keep the main thing the main thing. And if relationships from your body of people start to die, cry and pull out tissue. We'll later research surgical procedures for gangrene. You see, folks act different when you start to gangrene. The whole squad is envious. The gang's green. Let them fall off or cut them and call it leprosy treatment. Word to my wife and my brother, I'm about legacy leaving. I'm trying to make sure Langston Melody T follow scriptures. Never go begging for bread. Never stress for a need. So there you have it. For all those requesting the reason why every breath that I'm breathing, every check I'm receiving, why every day I'm deleting, press I'm releasing. If Yeshua thinks it, I start moving. That's telekinesis. That's why it's pressing for me not to settle and be mediocre. I'm trying to get Theo on the sofa, schedule meetings with Oprah. They could laugh, share recipes about seafood, meat, and the okra. That dream won't get any closer if I don't delve into my energy first. You see me in the dirt. I'm planting these seeds. I ain't needing a hearse. So I get out of my mind and into the space. So if you ain't on the grind, get out the way. I'm trying to finish this race, boy. Check your energy. And that's word to T. Bow. And those are hip-hop standards.